We're in a village called Jampouville, and this is the new style lid that we've developed for the toilets. And just next to it you can see what's called a bonding ring. And what we do is we get the communities, once this is all dried, just laid this a second ago, this bit in the middle they then dig through, because the problem we've got in a lot of the areas is the holes need to be lined, and if they're not lined they collapse. So the idea of this is the keys in all four corners help to give it stability and give it strength, and then they dig inside and it makes it strong. And then when this is set in 3 weeks, we then pick this up and put it onto the toilet. Then we build a house out of stick and mud or local available items, and then there's a hole at the back there, and we put a tube in the back there, and it works like what's called internal vented pipe toilet. Now this is what they're using at the moment, which has just got a very simple roof, and I'm not going to go too near because it stinks, and people squat over those tree trunks, and it's just a pit to the fly. You can see some of the flies there. Okay, so this is our new style toilets. These are farmers' slippers, which are made from the inner wall and old tyres, and they're, I think they're about 50p a pair. And what our industrious carpenter did is, when we build toilets, he used the old ones that are laying around, but they snap quite easily, and used them as hinges for our toilet. So the toilet door is now being held together with soles of flip-flops as hinges. And there's a young man who invented the flip-flop hinge. We're in the eastern region of Ghana, and this is Apesika, a small rural community. There's about 30 plus people here. Seems a very nice, clean, well-kept community. There's someone just showing their newborn baby off. Very proud father, or grandfather. And it was this place that we came up with the idea of, under this very tree, talking to the elders and the chief, of how we could solve the problem of the sides of toilets collapsing. One of the issues was that when you dig a hole and you start to build a latrine, that if you don't line it, the sides collapse. So we saw in the distance there, you can see an oil drum. Well, that's the chief who just walked past in his Interplasy jumpsuit. So we're trying for the first time this new style, new type of latrine, which will be very cost effective. What we do, we get the cement, as you see there, we got the stones, the sand is provided by the community in the stones, and then we get an old ruined oil barrel that, if you see this, has got lots of children on it, but also got no bottom to it, so they can't use it for anything, and they just let them rust and rot. So what we do is get 2 of those, put them end to end, dig a hole, and then use them as a column. Then put the lid on top of it, and that would be our new style toilet, and the community is responsible for building a small outhouse on top. And that's our new style latrine for communities with soft sand.